Hello everyone and welcome to our coding tutorial series. In today's video, we will be discussing data types and data casting in programming, and I'll be guiding you through the concepts and best practices for working with data types in Java. Understanding data types and casting is essential for effective programming in Java. So let's get started. To begin, let's talk about data types in Java. A data type specifies the type of data that a variable can store. Java provides several built-in data types including numeric types, character types, Boolean types, and reference types. So let's start with the numeric types in Java. Java supports four different numeric types, which is the byte, short, int, long, float, and double. These types are used to store whole numbers or numbers with decimal points, depending on their precision and range. Next, we have the character type, which is used to store a single character. And example ani is mga letter, digit, or symbol. It occupies 16 bits of memory and can represent Unicode characters. So moving on. We have the Boolean type which can only hold two values, which is the true or false. So Booleans are commonly used in conditional statements and control flow to make decisions. So here are the other examples of Boolean in logical operators, which combine Boolean values or expressions. Lastly, we have reference types, which include classes, interfaces, arrays, and more. These types are used to create objects and represent complex data structure in Java. So here are the examples. Bali, screenshot lang to pero papakita ko lang naman yung output tapos i-explain ko. Okay? So ito yung classes sa reference types. Tapos kapag i-run natin to, ito ang magiging output. So ang code defines a class called person with a constructor that takes two parameters, which is the name and age. Then napod siya method nga introduce that prints out a message introducing the person with their name. In the main class, an instance of the person class is created with the name John and age 25. The introduce method is then called on the person's object. Then mao na dayon ang output is my name is John. The next is the interface, and here are the example and the output. So in the corrected code, the main class is added to the provide a valid entry point for execution. Then the main method creates instances of circle and rectangle object by using the drawable interface and calls the draw method on each object. Then mao na din ang output, which is drawing a circle and drawing a rectangle. And last, which is the array. And here are the example. Then guys, if we run this code, it will print the values of the elements at index 0 and index 1 of the numbers array. So each println statement will print the corresponding element of the number array. The first println numbers 0 will print 1, which is the value at index 0 of the numbers array. Then after assigning the value 10 to numbers 1, so numbers 1 equals 10, println numbers 1 which print 10. So the output will be 1 and 10. Okay? So let's move on now from data types. Then we will go now to data casting. And now that we have covered the basic Java data type, let's discuss data casting. So unsa ang data casting? Data casting is the process of converting a value from one data type to another. It is useful when we need to perform operations or assignments involving different types. So Java supports two types of casting, implicit casting and explicit casting. So ang implicit casting, also known as widening casting, occurs when a smaller data type is automatically converted to a larger data type without any loss. So, ang implicit casting is a widening conversion occurs when we convert a smaller data type to a larger one. And here are the example. In this example, we have an int variable, myInt, with a value of 10. We then assign that value to a double variable, myDouble. Since double can represent a wider range of values than an int, the casting is performed implicitly. So, if we run this code, the output will be this. As you can see, the int value is successfully casted to a double without any explicit type casting operator. While explicit casting is the manual conversion from a larger data type to a smaller one. And here are the examples of explicit casting. So in this example, as you can see, we have a double variable, myDouble, with a value of 10.5. We then explicitly cast it to an int variable using int before the variable name. Since int cannot hold decimal places, the fractional part is truncated during the cast. And here are the output. As you can see, the double value 10.5 is explicitly casted to an int. As a result, the decimal portion of the double value is truncated and the int value becomes 10. And that's it for this video tutorial on Java data types and data casting. And if you have any questions or need further clarifications, don't hesitate to leave a comment below. Thank you once again for joining me in this impressive journey into Java data types and data casting. Together, we'll continue to unlock the full potential of this incredible programming language. Remember, the world of Java programming is vast and ever-evolving. Keep exploring, keep learning, and never stop challenging yourself. With dedication and practice, you can become a true Java master. Until next time, keep embracing the power of Java.